All right, my friends, we are here with Arendal Sound. We've got updates, 1528 Special Anniversary Edition, 1961 Contest Giveaway. What's new with Arendal Sound? That's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. All right, my friends, this is a very special video. We've got the owner, we got Jan here, we've got Thomas, the lead designer for Arendal Sound, on a stream here. Let's talk business, let's talk shop. How are you guys doing today?
Thank you. I'm doing great, Gene. Thank you for having us.
It's always awesome to collab with you guys. Look, you have done tremendous work over the last year. I'm a fan. I'm wearing the 1528 shirt right now. It's a great shirt to work out in, by the way. I need more of these.
All right, we have them on board to you.
Awesome. So guys, you are all familiar now. We've been talking about the 1528s. In fact, I want to share my screen in case anybody watching this hasn't seen. We have a very exhaustive review of the 1528 towers with the center 8. These speakers, I mean, looking at the photos doesn't do them justice. The scale of them, the build quality. I think, Thomas, these towers weigh what, 173 pounds a piece?
The pounds are escaping me a bit, but I think that's pretty spot on.
They're not easy to move. They're not easy to
Not easy to move.
They're beautiful
Better be two
speakers.
persons.
Yeah, the center channel is the biggest center channel I've ever seen in person, and I got to experience these speakers at Don Dunn's place, and it was visceral, it was impactful, and the detail that was coming out of those lithium magnesium tweeters was at the very level I've heard, the very best level I've heard from the best AMTs, the best beryllium drivers. I mean, you guys didn't just produce a speaker that had lots of output, lots of bass. In fact, we had 17 hertz in-room extension from these towers, but you produced a speaker that is incredibly articulate and easy to listen to, and it plays loud, even though the sensitivity isn't the highest because you didn't trade bass extension for sensitivity. You actually gave us a series from the bookshelf on that all produce bass on their own. But the kicker is these speakers can play loud. You put a really good amp in them, and they keep right up there. They play extremely loud, extremely dynamic for music and for movies. And I just have to tell you guys, I have to commend you. These are some of the favorite speakers that have come across Audioholics in a long time, and that means a lot. So the other thing I wanted to show people, and then we'll talk a little bit more about this, maybe you can give us some insights. You just announced that you're celebrating 10 years and you have the limited edition 1528s in this beautiful finish. Can you talk about this a little bit?
Yeah, we have been doing business for launch in 2015, so we thought it was a great timing to celebrate both the company but also the team who has been working very hard here for many years, and obviously more like a thank you for our amazing community. We have our own club. We know there's a lot of communities out there that are supporting us. So obviously, this is kind of just a milestone for the company, and yeah. So it was a thank you for the support for our company. That's basically why we did it. We, as you know, we have a lot of history in our product. So Rosewood, which is the kind of limited edition here, is also a heritage where in the 50s and the 60s in Norway and also 70s where you used a lot of the rosewood. So it was kind of to bring that up again, and we just felt this was a very, very nice finish to make that to make that the mark as the milestone.
So something else I wanted to talk about was I noticed that you have a different foot or outrigger system. Can you guys talk a little bit about that?
The Puck Pro that you're seeing on the picture there, they come as an optional on our standard 1528s, but they come in the box with the anniversary editions. So they're adjustable in height, and they have a much softer rubber compound than the standard Puck Plus that come with 1528 towers, which decouples them even better from the floor. And with the adjustability, you're able to back to front, tilt the speaker depending on how far you're seated away from the speaker, so you can get the best alignment for your seating height and listening distance.
See, that's a great feature because one thing I noticed about the 1528s is they're an imposing tower, they're tall, and the tweeter level's pretty high. So if you're only sitting maybe 6 or 7 feet away, having that ability to tilt the speaker down towards the listener just a little bit is very useful.
Definitely. It makes the imaging just sit exactly where it's supposed to be.
Right. Now, how many pairs of these are you guys offering?
Very limited quantity. Only 25 pairs made, will not be remade. So when they're gone, they're gone forever. So this is like kind of like a heritage piece, or what will you can pass down the generations if you're so inclined to buy one.
So it's a collector's edition, guys. You better act fast if you're into this finish and you want these extra amenities that they offer.
Yeah, we manufactured 25 pairs, and we are already out in Europe, and we have some very few units left in the US market. So if you want them, you better act fast.
Gotcha. Now the speakers, the 10th anniversary edition, they performance-wise, they're identical to the existing 1528s. We're just talking more premium finish and the foot option, right? That's basically the genesis of it.
Yes. So we haven't touched the acoustical side of the speakers, but we've changed the entire appearance. So they have this, at least in my opinion, very nice rosewood. I was down at the factory picking out the absolute best pieces of rosewood that we can find.
Mm-hmm.
And there are many grades to this. We also have piano gloss clear coating in 12 layers. So it's a pretty meticulous job in the production process. And then we've changed the baffle from the basalt finish now to a satin black, and also with the woofers and trim rings are all in satin black. So it generates like this stark contrast between the kind of reddish rosewood with the black front.
Oh, that's awesome. That must look incredible in person. Even though the pictures look great, I can only imagine what it looks like when you're actually there seeing it in person. So let's talk about, I'm sorry.
I would say it's worth also mentioning that we still, even for these the Clocktiers item, there's still 60 days buy and try, 10 years warranty. So we haven't limited any of those purchase benefits for the customer. So we still have those as a regular purchase.
Gotcha. So let me ask you this now. You've got this incredible line, 1528, 1723, 1961. What are we going to do about height channels? Because you still don't have any architectural speakers. Is that something that is planned for the future? I know people are going to ask, and I'm going to put you on the spot here. What's your roadmap for that?
We've been asked that before, and then we have also said it will come. We still stand by that, Thomas. So it's in the works. That's what we can say. It will come. It's in the works, and we don't have any dates yet. We don't have any, so a little bit too early yet. But we are definitely coming with it. So I hope it will be worth waiting for these.
Will there be series options, or will it be one in-ceiling speaker for the entire range?
Yeah, Thomas, you can talk about it.
Yeah, I guess only time will tell. We have put this a bit on the back burner since we've touched on it earlier on some of these live streams, but we're fully committed, I think, at this point. And there will likely be a selection at least down the road, but from a kickoff perspective, we won't come with a bang of 4 new lines in ceiling. So I think that's about as much as I can disclose at this point.
Got you. All right, guys. Well, we have to wait a little bit longer. So hopefully the next time we have you on a live stream, we have an announcement for our audience, for people that are looking to have Arendal above them, not just bed level. Now you do have the slim, you do have the 1528 slim, which is a really convenient speaker to put on a wall, because the 1528s, part of why the 1528s have such incredible bass extension is the large cabinet volume. So if you don't need that bass extension and you already have a bass managed system with multi-sub, that 1528 slim speaker will hang on a wall. It's less obtrusive. It could be used as an LCR, and potentially could be used as a height channel if you mount them correctly.
Yeah, so they have VESA 100 mounts, so you can readily find like pivotable mounts that stick a bit out from the ceiling or wall or wherever you'd want to mount them, to kind of angle them to where you're seated.
Mm.
Very
We
cool.
also have many customers combining with the 1723 height as speaker from the 1723 series, and then also the 961 if you need a even smaller solution for, if you don't have the space for the bigger 1528 slim speakers.
Gotcha. So one thing I want to make sure people are aware of, you guys are sponsoring a contest for the entire month of November. I just posted this a couple of days ago. It's on our homepage. I'll put the link in the video description below. This contest is open to the United States and Europe. This is one of the very few instances where we have an international contest, because our fans are always saying, you're giving away stuff in America all the time, but you exclude us. Not this time. So this time, you guys in Europe, you're welcome to enter to win a pair of 1961 towers. We reviewed this speaker. This is a great speaker. The entry form is all here. It's all self-explanatory. And I would tell you guys, check this out. And in order to win, you got to be in it to win it. So please look at this page. Here it is. The form is very easy to enter. You could see we just put it up a couple of days ago and it's already got 1,400 entries. This thing is going to be slam packed pretty soon as we promote it more. So get in it while you can, share it on social media. This is a $2,000 value. It's a great prize, something to do as a starting system. You start with a great bass with the 2 speakers and then you build upon it. And Arendal Sound has so many options, from center channels to height channels to surround speakers. I mean, wouldn't you guys say the 1961 is a great way to start a multi-channel system?
I mean, it's our entry level, but I wouldn't even call them entry level speakers.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, nothing from you guys is really entry level. I guess entry level for you, but for some of your competition, that's like premium product.
That's correct. It's kind of the stepping to the Arendal realm in terms of getting a high value for the money.
Right. All right, guys. Well, is there anything else you would like to discuss? You would like to share with our audience what's coming up with Arendal Sound, what your plans are for 2026? Or is this it for now? And we're just going to have to sit and wait and see what happens next.
You never know, Gene.
Well, we got to get you guys down to Florida to host a listening event at Maximum AV. I think that would be fun to bring your speakers into a Tampa venue.
We also consider to plan the Axpona. So I guess we are keeping ourselves accountable to be there, since we publish it in this live stream.
Right.
And so we can't back down now. So we think the Axpona is a good way to be. So if we come. When we come, we hope to see a lot of your audience there.
Awesome. Well, guys, I appreciate you spending the time with us, giving us some information on Arendal Sound. Putting the face behind the speakers is always great for our audience. Guys, if you like this video, please hit the thumb up, hit subscribe. Don't forget about our Patreon channel at patreon.com/audioholics. We appreciate your support. Don't forget to enter the 1961 tower giveaway. We need to get those entries up, because if this is a popular contest, I'm sure I could convince them to give away more stuff in 2026.
Yeah, good luck with that.
All right.
I mean your audience.
Yes. Awesome. All right. Well, Tom, Jan, I really appreciate you guys coming on our stream. And until next time, my friends, keep listening.